connectivity there, offense, defense, in that stretch?
I thought it was our most connected game, both ends. I just thought we were defensively, we were so physical tonight. Like, you could literally see it. Switches were aggressive, and then offensively, we took what was there instead of forcing it. Like, they decided they're going to trap Dame every time, and they're going to trap Giannis. And we told them that. And instead of forcing it, just give up yourself, keep moving the ball, and keep making the right plays. And we did that. So we had 2 minutes of bad basketball. I thought that was right before 3 minutes, right before the half, going into halftime. I thought we took first shots, good shots, but there were great opportunities. And we talked about that at halftime, and I thought our guys did a great job in the second half.
I'm sort of off the, playing good offense and not forcing it. Chris and Dame in particular, I think they each only hit one shot in the first half, but yet didn't really try to force it on their own. They still kept distributing and even rebounding, playing defense.
Yeah, and both of them defensively, it's just a good thing. Like, I said at halftime, every night, everybody doesn't get to have a night, There's going to be nights where the defense is just going to take someone out of a game, or you're just going to struggle because you're human. And don't worry about it. Just keep playing the right way, and it'll all work out, and it'll work out. So I thought both of them, when you look at, Chris ends up with a triple-double, Dame ends up having a bigger second half, but they just both played right. You couldn't see the stress on their face. They didn't care. The team was doing well.
You mentioned the physicality, just defensively, mentally, to be as sharp as you were for that whole night. Just what did you see from the guys?
That, I thought we had a really active practice shoot-around yesterday. We talked about the switching off the ball, which we don't do. We did that tonight a lot. But if we're going to switch to block, meaning switch and make them go the other way. They got two or three back cuts on that, which – film-wise, we'd have to look and see why, but it was just so much more physical than we've been, and we have size. I keep saying it. We're not track stars, but we are physical when we play that way, and I thought we did that tonight.
I know you mentioned Giannis's unselfishness, but it also just felt like he was too big for them multiple times.
Yeah, listen, we had Bobby, Brooke, and Giannis, and we talked about it before the game. There's games, I don't know what game it was when I said, hey, guys, we're going to need to score 140 tonight. And so you have a different mindset. Tonight, we said, hey, guys, this has to be power basketball tonight, power basketball. I need our bigs, some big, to run down the middle of the floor and just bury yourself, and we have to find you. And I thought we did that several times tonight, and that's what we have to do. They had one big on the floor for most of the game, so once one of our bigs had a matchup, and I thought we did an excellent job of that.
It had been a minute since you obviously had your starting five and guys on the floor. Was it surprising to you almost to see everything click and everybody play together so smoothly, or considering how you've been
there's
building?
Still things you see as a coach that we don't see, and, there's always something, But overall, I just love the passing. Chris is such a smart player, kind of plays at the right tempo for us. Dame as well. Both of them made just incredible passes tonight, and Giannis the entire night. So it's a good sign.
Dame obviously struggled a little bit tonight, but just talk about the performances from Bobby, Jay, and Pat. They combined for 36 points off the bench. Just how big was that with Dame struggling?
Our bench was huge, and again, none of them got it off the dribble. They just got it off the pass. Pat Connaughton is so important to our team. You see that every night, but he created more points than he scored tonight with his cuts. He just knows when to cut. Best guard, and he's been this way for years. His ability to read the dunker spot and where to go is just amazing, and our guys' ability to find him. But he had two cuts where he didn't touch the ball, but it created a three because they reacted to it. And it's just his timing. He's so important to our team.
I was just about to ask you about the dunker, Jay and Pat. There's that one where Bobby spins baseline, Jay's cutting there.
Yes.
Just what was it like to have Jay do that as well, and to have Bobby commit to the pass?
Commit to it. We drill it every morning. We do 2 drills every morning: dunker spot drill, finding them, blitz pick and roll drill, and then the third is post trap. We literally do it. That's our warm-up drill. And now they're getting joy in it and finding the guys, and it's nice.
Going back to the third, I think you went with your starters much longer. I think 6.5, 7 minutes, and then Giannis for the entire quarter.
Yeah.
Was it because you liked the way they were playing?
No, it was just a score. Sometimes when you have a lead like that, you're looking at the score and thinking, we're going to get this up higher. They may not play again. And so you use it that way. Ended up putting them back in for like 2 minutes. Didn't really like that, to be honest. But I thought it was the right thing to do.
10 days ago, you said you'd rather be a mud wrestling team than a track team.
Yeah.
Was this what you were expecting?
This is a mud wrestle. Yeah, we like that. Yeah, it's better for us.
And
we can catch you in the mud. We can't catch you on the track. Let me put it that way.
And then thoughts on your alma mater?
It's awesome. I talked to Shaka after the game and just really proud. I thought Colorado is good. I think they're the best offensive team that I've seen. And there were 5 times I thought tonight where Marquette could have let go of the rope because they kept scoring. Colorado just puts pressure on you, and we didn't. And then, Chuck and I were talking about, you can see your team has decided that they want to be great. Like, they just didn't waver. It's so fun to watch them. It's cool to be here and watch it, too. Like, I'm usually cross-country watching games, and now it's really cool to be here and watch them play. Very proud of them, but in particular, Shaka.
Shifting back to the Bucks, I mean, this team is closing out harder. Sorry, one more.
All right.
Shifting back, though, this team is closing out harder than earlier in the season. They're hustling, they're switching, they're rotating, dropping. What's changed since you got here that's got these guys so locked in on that side of the ball?
Yeah, listen, I just think they needed to know who should do it, and I referenced the Don. I always reference Don Shula because he's the guy that I follow in a lot of things. But when you take away thought, you become a lot faster. And so I think it's really important, like our guys knowing the rotations and talking them out. Yesterday we did some stuff and they were confused, and Chris Middleton raised his hands like, I'm not sure what we're doing here. And that's what we need. That's good for us. Talk it out. Let's be on the same page. And then there's no thought. There's no hesitation. And that makes you a lot faster. So I think that's what we're doing.